Thursday, March 8th. It's about 2 p.m. We are currently under siege with a very large snowstorm that's been going on since yesterday. The snow is still coming down quite heavily. We have at least a foot out there by my reckoning, just looking at the amount of snow buildup that's on the furniture that's on the porch and the grill that's out there. Not good. It took my husband 2 hours to get to work this morning. It normally only takes about an hour. Goodness. Not good out there. So goodbye any hope and chance that I ever had of seeing spring. It's really upsetting. There were a few patches of grass out there. Not anymore. Anyway, so this is just a quick update video. Not too much has been going on. I have spent the last couple of days just working on some personal projects that I wanted to get done and relaxing and just getting caught up with some of my housework and so on and so forth, and of course preparing for this storm. We were told that we were probably going to lose power. Knock on wood, we haven't lost it yet, but I did have to do the candle finding and the battery finding and storing water and making sure that we had a separate container of clean water for the fish tank in case we lost the ability to run the filter for a significant amount of time. Then we would have had to change out more water than normal. All of those good things. So we still have power, but in case our power doesn't go down, we do still have some stuff going on. So I just wanted to of course just quickly update you guys with what I've been doing, which is pretty much nothing. Like I said, just doing a couple of personal projects. Obviously there was no school today. Leah is home. I asked her if she wanted to help me make a video. She's like, no thanks, and just went in her room and shut the door. So the attitude of the almost 10-year-old, she's probably mad at me because I made her stop playing Roblox, and I took my phone back from her. She was on FaceTime with her friend, and I took my phone back to plug it in so that it stays charged. And of course, to make this video, the phone is currently plugged into the wall there behind my camera stand. Anyway, so I just wanted to show off a quick couple of projects, and there's one thing that I wanted to mention to you guys, just a good deal that I found last night. The Tim Holtz glass multimedia mat that came out, it's back ordered everywhere. Allegedly, sometime after April 20th, sources are going to start to get it again. It's $39.99 pretty much across the board. My favorite supplier doesn't do pre-orders. That would be Hallmark Scrapbook. They don't do pre-orders, so it's not something I can pre-order through them. I did, however, pre-order it through a cherryontop.com last night because I made a sale and had enough to pay for it. So it's $39.99. It's $11.46 for shipping. And it will not ship until obviously it comes in, which isn't going to be until after April 20th. I don't know how much after April 20th, but sometime after April 20th. And they did point out right on their website that none of the free shipping promotions or whatever will apply to the media mats. So it was $11.46 for free shipping. However, they do use at a Cherry on Top. They do a pre-order coupon for all of their pre-order stuff, and the coupon code is just the word pre-order, which takes 20% off all pre-orders, and that coupon did work on the media mat. So again, coupon code pre-order, it was $39.99 plus $11.46 for shipping. The pre-order coupon took $8 off my order, so it was $43.45. So that is all set. Check that one off my list. I'll link the information down below in case you're interested in pre-ordering it for yourself. I've done a pre-order from a cherryontop.com before, and it took forever. I think when they restocked, they ran out again, and I think I was on that. I was just so far down the list that they kept having to restock, and it was still just back ordered and back ordered, back ordered. So I might be facing that again with the media mat. However, I'm really anxious to get it, but I can certainly wait to get the media mat. I'm not going to implode from impatience to get that. So I found a good deal. I got paid for a job that was pretty much just enough money to cover it. I was like, sweet, I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to be doing a heck of a lot of shopping between now and the end of April anyway, because we're going away to the scrapbook convention. So I want to save my money for that. just a couple of little things here and there I'll probably be picking up. But anyway, so that's what I wanted to point out to you guys. So for personal projects, I have a couple to show off, but I do want to say, I know that there's somebody that's going to be watching this video that this is going to be a spoiler for. So if your name is Leanne, and I know there's at least one of you, I will show that one last, and I'll give fair warning before I put that up there. So Leanne, turn it off when I tell you to. Just turn this video off, because this is something that I'm working on for you, and it's not probably not going to ship yet. So it's done. I think I'm kind of waiting to see if there's something else that I wanted to do with it. So I suffer from indecision and indecisiveness. So it's done. I think that there might be one more thing I wanted to do for it, and I wanted to kind of look at it hanging over my desk for a couple of days. So I did mention the other day to you guys that I was doing a swap for 80s embellishments. And I finished that, and I mailed it out this morning. I didn't have time to do a video this morning with everything else that was going on, but I will have photographs of what I made up on my Instagram if you want to take a look. My Instagram link will be down below, and that would be the return Happy Mail that I made for Becky. The theme was the 1980s, and it was for just a paper embellishment handmade swap. So again, I will have pictures of what I did take pictures of it. Those will be up on my Instagram page by the time this video goes live. Click the link below. You can search my Instagram page and look for it. I had a blast doing that, but I did not have time to actually film it to show you guys this morning, so I'm really sorry about that. My husband left a couple hours early because we knew it was going to take him longer to get to work, so I was just all messed up. I wanted to get it out in the mail. Done. So another swap thing that I'm doing right now is for Memorydex cards. And the current swap that I'm in right now, it's for 2 Memorydex cards. Give one St. Patrick's Day and one Easter. I ended up making 2 of each. I had the St. Patrick's Day ones already done because they were intended for something else that didn't go there. So they will just go for this swap. But I did just finish making 2 Easter Memorydex cards. Why 2? Because I could. And I do still have, this is my first Memorydex swap. If you guys remember, I just started to get into it, and I do have the Heidi Swap little Memorydex box, and I have the little envelopes just waiting for embellishments, but I don't have anything of my own to put in here yet, so I'm really excited. So some of the tools that I used to make this, I used some stickers and so on and so forth, but I used the Heidi Swap Memorydex dies. I believe there's more than one set of these, but this is the set that I have. Sort of this rounded one, and this one with the inverted corners here. So use that, and then unexpectedly, I grabbed this Studio Calico Happy Easter set, and I used a couple of the sentiments, and these little guys here because they were really cute. And then I used the dies to cut out some Easter eggs, and I had some spares, so I just tossed them into this pocket, and someday if I need them, then boom, they're right there. No point in throwing stuff away, right? And this is where I store the stuff. So again, Studio Calico Easter set and the Memorydex dies from Heidi Swap. So let's do the St. Patrick's Day first, because those are up first, and I like to decorate both sides of my stuff. So just very simple, little fun stuff. I have a couple of just dimensional stickers with some foil accents, which are really fun. I've got a plastic gold coin here, which I thought was hysterical. This little green bunny rabbit came from a bag of buttons that I grabbed from AliExpress, and I believe I've hauled them for you guys before. And just a little ribbon, and then on some really fun pattern paper that I picked up at Hobby Lobby not too long ago. Let me see if I can grab it's right next to me, so I'll show you. This is my first experience with anything Hobby Lobby, so I don't remember the name. The Paper Studio. It came from this pack that I grabbed at Hobby Lobby on clearance. So that is one side. And then the other side, I used some stickers from Close to My Heart that just says good vibes. And I treated them with some of my glossy accents to give them a little bit of dimension and a couple more stickers. So just a little something fun for the backside. And what I was thinking too with using the 2 different shape, I made two of each holiday, and then I use one of each pattern, is that if my recipient prefers one over the other, they can just use one or the other, or they can keep them both, or they can re-gift one. That would be fine too. Anyway, so, and that is the first one. And then the second one, I used more of those plastic gold coins because the opposite side had a really funny little phrase there, and some of this sort of eyelash ribbon here, a couple of more stickers. These are some of my my button embellishments that I make, which are fun, and just some more stickers. And then the back, I'm not entirely sure I'm done with this one or not. I liked it originally, and now I'm like, it's kind of plain, so I might put something else here. But anyway, the back, just some more stickers. So I had a lot of fun with those. However, these are the ones that I just finished up this morning that I used the Studio Calico set for. I'm not sure which one I like more. This one is super cute. The little felt bunny rabbits with the little pom-pom tails, and I've got a little sentiment stamped on there. This is some of that fabric tape that my friend Betsy makes, which I thought looked really nice, and I put some of the Spectrum Noir shimmer pen on top of the stickers in the background. I thought that was really fun. And then this side, I used the eggs and the bunny rabbit. And this one I found in a package of ephemera. If you can dream it, you can do it. Well, I just thought that was really cute. And then this sweet little clip, I thought, kind of tied this together. And the last one more Easter. I'm not sure which side to this one is, to me, is the front and which one's the back. Again, same paper, same die set, just the different shape die. I made this embellishment. This is just stacked die cuts. Some things from an ephemera pack that I had kicking around. This dimensional plastic daisy embellishment. Of course, you know I love daisies. And sort of a gold foil. I think this is some kind of a lily or something. I'm not much of a flower person. Embellishment. So I really like the way that this side turned out, but then I really like the way that this side turned out. So I've got sort of like a classy garden, and then I've got, like, you know, cutesy Easter, kid Easter on this side. And then I stamped it. It says, "You're a good egg," and there's my little chick sitting on the egg and the eggs. And then I found this piece of ephemera, which is the spring coming?" He said. "What is it like?" She said, "It's the sun shining on the rain and the rain falling on the sunshine." I just thought that was really cute. Kind of an Easter spring little quote for the back of the card. Anyway, so those are the Memorydex cards that I made, with the exception of looking at the back of this one in retrospect with that blank spot. I might do a little something with this or not. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. But I'd like to get these shipped out tomorrow, if my husband would be so kind as to drop this off for me, because that takes one big thing off my my to-do list. I did just get another commission from a friend who wants me to make her children's music teacher a card, and I said, "Do you want to go cutesy?" Because I have this stamp set that I haven't even had a chance to use that from Whimsy Stamps, the Barnyard Band stamp set. I'm like, "Come on, go cutesy, cutesy, cutesy." She's like, "No, I want something classy." So darn, I can't use this. I might, just for kicks and giggles, make a second one cutesy, just because I have this out, and I'm kind of in the mood to work with it. So I might make a cutesy one and her classy one at the same time. So I'll be working on that a little bit later. I also have maybe half a dozen saved projects saved up in my Cricut design space that I want to make this afternoon as well. I'll do that while I listen to Netflix on the TV behind me. I've been listening to, is it a PBS? Ken Burns documentary on the Roosevelts. So I'm on episode 4 on that one. I've been listening to that. Okay, so spoiler alert, the last thing that I have to show you is a project for Leanne. So if you are Leanne, turn this off right now. This is your warning. No spoilers. Please, 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 please. I felt so bad. The last ones that I did, I forgot to show off, and I felt bad. for those that are actually tracking and looking for some inspiration on stuff like that. So Leanne, turn this off. Spoiler alert. Okay, so I have been working on a pocket letter for my friend Leanne, who's very sweet, and I do have a little collection of goodies that I've been holding aside for her for this happy mail that I think that I'd like to get out sooner rather than later. I was planning to hold on to it for a couple of weeks, but I think she's I don't know, she's a caretaker for a parent, and I think could use a little bit of cheering. So this kind of made me think of her. I was going through some of my papers, and I found this package of papers in ephemera from a while ago that I've had for a long time. I think it was a magazine gift, and they were just so lovely, and I've just never had any use to use them in a card. Really, I'd used a couple pieces here and there, but never much. So I thought, wouldn't it just make a lovely pocket letter? And I was like, oh my goodness, I could make a pocket letter. So I did. I made Leanne a pocket letter with them. So I won't show the back just in case she is watching. It doesn't give away everything, but I do have a few little goodies tucked in the back here. But it's obviously sort of like a Victorian fairies kind of packet of stuff. So I used a lot of the papers that I've cut down and some of the ephemera pieces that I've also cut down to do other stuff with, and you know, I threw in a couple of my homemade pieces and a couple of cardstock stickers, and so I really love the way that this turned out. The color palette is so spring and so pretty, and I love the fairies. They're so pretty. I don't know if you can see some of the artwork on these fairies, but they're really lovely, and it just, this is spring to me, the colors and just everything that's in here. So I was really inspired to work with it, and it really made me think of Leanne. So I hope that she enjoys it, and I hope that you find this inspiring. There's a reason why I hang on to stuff for years and years and years. You never know when you're going to see something, and then it's going to remind you of somebody or something, and you're just absolutely going to have it. And I still have some paper left over, so don't be surprised if in like 2 years I remember that I have this and I've whipped it out and used it for something else. So that's what I got. Just a quick update. Not too much going on. Probably not going to do a video tomorrow because I don't really have anything to talk about tomorrow. I'll just be working on my crafts still and my music cards for my friend. I would like to get some stuff out in the mail, show off my Memorydex. Definitely check out my Instagram if you want to see what I did for the 80s embellishment. That's pretty much what I got. You guys take care. If you're on the old East Coast with me, stay home. Stay dry. Stay warm. Don't venture out. It's awful. Seriously, guys. It took my husband 2 hours to get to work this morning. He said that almost nothing was plowed. I have no idea what it's going to be like this morning. Stay home if you can. Take care. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.